In my last video, I tested the DJI Action 6, but I felt a little bit uncertain about the macro lens. So in this video, I'm really putting this to the test to see how versatile it can be. The sunshine has graced us today. We are headed to get some breakfast. I'm shooting in the person mode. How does the back look? What is happening? The wind is crazy right now.
I conquered the world. Now they yelling welcome home.
So we're eating at Joe's cabin, and I feel like it would be doing a disservice to the coast without eating some sort of seafood, so bet I got that.
I did it my way. I conquered the world. Now they yelling welcome home. Yeah.
How's your experience thus far?
It's quite exquisite.
We're
gonna leave it like $30
Oh yeah, for sure.
And there's no such thing as winning too much.
This thing is heavy.
Yeah, well.
I mean, if you put this in the check-in,
Is it actually?
yes,
Oh,
it's a waste.
we're leaving the towel.
No, it's not the waste one.
I just want the fam to be proud.
Pebble Beach.
Shooting for the stars to maybe land on a cloud. Speaking from the stage, the words land in the crowd. It's one of those days. It's one of those days.
Good job.
I conquered the world. Now they yelling welcome.
We'll get our wobble canoe.
I didn't know
Get our
where I belong, but welcome home. I did it my way. I did it my way. I conquered the world.
I am happy and I am cold.
When the whole world starts to feel like home.
Oh, you're gonna get up, but I can get up.
Okay, I'd like to see you get up. Okay, get up then. Let's see where your skills are at.
What do you mean my skills?
Your skills! No, I'm going to try this.
No, you're not.
Yes, why?
Okay, I'll show you our YouTubers. But you cannot.
Look.
At this princess. She bought a whole purse.
One,
And
two,
everything.
three.
Good job. Smooth.
It's an action camera. I have to do some action. Okay, well, let's see your athletic prowess.
Just when you thought your story was about to end.
Ooh. That was amazing. I'm living my best tourist life with my little selfie stick.
I conquered the world. Now they yelling welcome home. I didn't know where I belong, but welcome home.
I don't think that we've talked very much thus far. Right now, I'm on the ferry back to, I guess like quotation, mainland Vancouver, and the views are crazy, and it is freaking cold. So we're going literally over there. So once we get back to mainland Vancouver, I'm really gonna focus on trying to use the macro portion of this lens.
You know the vibes out on this side. Yeah, you know the vibes. Been in this thing winning rings for a while. Put it to the test, I can win it.
We are headed down the street to meet some people, and immediately it is not cold.
Yeah, I know you see the vibes. I can't have it any other way. Want the trophy, gotta take it out my face. You ain't serious, then get about the way. This is really what I do, so it's more than just a game, yeah. Top 10, not 10. Running up the score to know I'm locked in. You ain't on the team, cause you not him. If you ain't us, then you not them. Yeah, you know the vibes. What do I do? Been in this thing winning rings for a while. Put it to the test. Flex, cause I know you see the style.
How about your performance, bro?
I'm killing it!
Okay. That's me. What the hell? Got it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Big dog.
Okay.
Oh, you can see it.
Vibes, yeah.
Today was quite an eventful day. We took the ferry from Gibson's Landing back to Vancouver downtown. We met up with some friends. We went for food. We played games, and then we went for more food. Good morning. This is my last day in BC. And I'm really sad. I'm having a bit of a slow start, and I had the free hotel breakfast because like why not? Hello. But also I'm like kind of upset because I could have tried so many food spots, but sometimes saving money is a good thing, you know? I've had a lot of fun shooting with both the Action 6 and the macro lens. I think that I'm kind of getting used to the flow of using the macro lens. It kind of makes your shots a little bit more intentional, and maybe like the workflow isn't as seamless, but I think that it's just habit, and the more you become aware of like what exactly you want to shoot and switching between things, it just becomes a little bit more instinctive. At the beginning of the trip, I did find it a little bit of a challenge to constantly be moving the dial and having to like think of that like extra step, but the more that I'm playing around with it, the more I'm becoming accustomed to it, and I love it. I haven't actually put any of the footage on my computer yet, so I have no idea what this footage looks like. I don't even know if I'm in focus. I know that there's like you can look at like the focus peaking on your phone, but I feel like when I'm traveling, I don't want to constantly pull my phone out to see whether I'm in focus. And I feel like if we had like some sort of focus peaking on the front finder of the front screen of the camera, wow, English, that would be amazing. I don't know why that's not a thing. That would be great if that could become a thing. What have we thought of the footage so far? If this was your footage, would you use this as your travel camera?
Yeah, I know you see the vibe. I stay calm, but I'm confident. I got it, they wanted it. It's my time and I'm prominent. Why start now? I'll keep running it. Yeah, like a running back. I just might go in it or then I'm running back. They gon' wanna replay, they wanna run it back.
I'm trying to pick a hat. I feel like I look like a mushroom. And this is the second one. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the black one because I think it's more versatile. So today I walked all over downtown Vancouver, explored Stanley Park, went to the mall, got a hat, and now I'm gonna go eat.
I got a whole lot of cheese on my nuts. Look at it covered in garlic. That mean that money it flow like a pizza. I get it and split with my partners. Look here, I'm moving with flavor. My business, you can't even learn it in college. I've been through hell, I've been in this skillet with fire. Yeah. And that's why I'm hold up, little homie, please don't get up on me. Don't mess up the aura, I ain't anybody. Do my little dance while I think I got goodness. They thought I was tripping or popping the molly. You out there copying swag, wrapped up in corny, little homie, you look like some molly. Some of y'all going outside, I get up, go get it. I ain't finna wait for nobody.
That was probably one of the worst flights ever. I was basically in a flying seagull. Came back to snow, lots of it, and a storm. Well, if you've made it this far, then you know that I'm back home and it's cold. It is cold here. And I felt it was only fitting that I wear my Vancouver hat, or what I'm now calling my Vancouver hat, in case it was not abundantly obvious. We are no longer shooting on the DJI Action 6. Yeah, because I'm holding it in my hand. While I was in Vancouver, I was reading all of the comments on the last 2 vlogs that I did on the DJI Action 6. If you haven't seen them, I'm gonna link them down below. And they were so positive and I felt really encouraged, so thank you so much. The vlogs were a lot of fun to make, and hopefully you've enjoyed this one too. In this vlog, I really wanted to wrap up some of my thoughts on the DJI Action 6 because I feel like we've been a little bit all over the place. So I originally got the DJI Action 6 because I wanted a small camera that I could travel with that would provide relatively good low light performance, a small form factor, and then I saw that the macro lens had released and I was instantly sold. So I love the form factor. It is amazing, super portable. I hardly feel it. I can hold it like this for like a long time and it doesn't bother me at all. The macro lens is quite large. I found it slightly annoying. when I was trying to use the front touchscreen because it almost like digs in just a little bit to the screen. Not to mention that every single time you boot up the camera, it's like macro lens installed and you have to like swipe the screen away. Honestly, a little bit annoying. I have not figured out how to turn that off, but if somebody knows, let me know because I would like to do that. At this point, the macro lens is pretty much a permanent fixture on this camera. I probably would not use the camera without the lens. Now that I feel like I've got some sort of hang of the lens, I really enjoy what is coming out of it. I enjoy like the little bit of background separation that you saw through the vlog. And I love that I can move from the mountain mode, which is kind of like the infinite focus mode, to the person mode, which is kind of a perfect distance for vlogging. And then the flower mode, let's say I'm trying to be up close on something. For example, when I was eating, I was able to just flip the camera around, do the dial, and then boom, shot. I think considering that this is an action camera, the quality was absolutely phenomenal. I enjoyed the low light performance. I did not use the super night mode at all. And honestly, I know that a lot of people want a little bit like brighter footage, but when it comes to shooting in low light, for me anyways, I kind of want to show that it's dark outside. And like if I were to take this camera outside, yes, it would look like it's slightly darker outside, but you wouldn't really know that, okay, it is like 11 p.m. And both serve different purposes. For traveling, I wanted to have something that really depicts the scenario that I'm in. And I feel like this does a good job. I think that there are some shots in my vlog that are like quite jittery, especially at night. They personally don't bother me, but I know that they're going to bother someone, so take that with a grain of salt. Now, I feel because the lens is a manual focus lens, there are times where getting the focus is actually quite challenging. I think I mentioned it in my vlog, but I really wish that on the front screen you could actually see the focus peaking, because if you're vlogging like this, that would be great. But I think it's only on the back screen. I didn't really play around with it too much because I feel like when you're traveling, I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to like fiddle with settings and stuff. I just 4K, 24 frames per second, set my shutter, whatever it is. I personally felt like this covered a wide range of uses. The versatility was exceptional. And at no point, even when it was super dark, was I like, wow, I cannot use my camera right now. It's not gonna work. Nothing's gonna come out of it. I feel like if you're vlogging or taking photos or whatever, more than likely, there's gonna be some sort of light source around, because why are you vlogging in the complete dark? But I mean, if you are vlogging in the complete dark, that's cool. A+ to you. For me, I'm probably not going to be vlogging in the complete dark, so as long as there's a little bit of a light source, that's amazing. In this vlog, I also played around with the FE film simulation. I enjoyed it. I think that I would shoot with it again, but I think my preference is shooting in D-Log. I like to just have full control of my footage as a whole. Do I have anything else to say? Do I have anything else to say? Oh, I know. I didn't even mention that you can connect your like mic 2 or DJI mics. You probably have to go check which ones are compatible. I have the DJI mic 2. It's compatible with the Action 6. It's a great pairing. I actually really didn't use it in my vlog very much at all. The whole purpose of me having a small portable setup was not to try and like add accessories to it. Although I will say ND filters would have been nice in some circumstances, just to make sure that I could keep my shutter at 1/50th, or I could just play with my shutter manually, but it is what it is. I'm not even upset about it, but I will probably look into ND filters. In my first vlog, I think I mentioned a little bit about the Pocket 3 and how I didn't really like it that much. Don't get me wrong, the image quality of the Pocket 3 is like it's amazing, okay? We all would like the Pocket 3 sensor in the Action camera, but I personally don't enjoy like the user experience of the Pocket 3 compared to the Action 6. But I think that I will do a little bit of a comparison between the Pocket 3 and the Action 6, because a lot of people did talk about that in the comments, so I think that might be useful. So maybe I'll hold off on talking about this right now. Anyways, so my final thoughts. I loved carrying this around. I hardly noticed that I had it. It did not get in my way. It did not hinder my video taking process. In fact, it was definitely an asset. I love the macro lens. It is now permanently glued to my camera. If you have this lens, if you have this camera, if you have the pair, what did you think of the footage? Would you use this as a travel camera? And what is your experience with this camera and lens? I would love to know. Comment down below.